The Weddell Duo is without a doubt the best shower filter for safer, cleaner shower water. I recently ran lab tests on 9 popular shower filters to see how well they removed specific contaminants from my water. When I got the results, the Weddell Duo stood out in terms of actual contaminant removal and scored higher than well-known brands like Jolie, Canopy, and Aquabliss. Now, I'll break down what sets this filter apart and show you my lab findings, and also why, despite its superior performance, I still wouldn't recommend it for every single shower situation. Quickly, starting with the price, the Weddell Duo sits comfortably in the mid-range for shower filters at just under $90. There are cheaper options out there, but some of the other shower filters I tested cost up to $165, so it's also not the most expensive either. And given that the Duo offers a superior contaminant reduction performance, which I'm about to show you, I do think its upfront cost is reasonable. Now, I calculated that replacing both filters cost just 0.3 cents per gallon, one of the lowest ongoing maintenance costs of all the filters I tested. The Weddell Duo uses an inline design, meaning that it installs directly on the shower arm upstream of your existing shower head. This setup makes it easy to install without changing your current shower head or requiring special fittings. So it's aptly named the Duo for a reason, as it uses 2 separate filter cartridges, which is actually pretty unique for a shower filter. First, there's a sediment pre-filter, which helps to trap larger particles that could clog the second filter stage, helping maintain its performance over time. The second stage is where the Weddell Duo really stands out. Instead of the more common granular activated carbon, or GAC for short, this one uses a solid carbon block filter. It's the only one out of all the shower filters I tested that uses this kind of media, and ultimately why I think it performed better in my lab testing. Carbon block filters are denser than GAC, giving them a greater surface area to absorb contaminants more effectively. So since I've already started talking about what I love about this filter, let's run through a few more of the pros that really sets this one apart. As I've mentioned, it performed better than any other shower filter, specifically when it came to reducing carcinogenic disinfection byproducts. Plus, it's NSF certified to standard 177 for chlorine reduction, meaning that it's backed by a reputable certification that ensures it's reducing chlorine levels in the water. It's incredibly easy to install, taking less than 5 minutes without any specialized tools. And because the filters extend horizontally out to the sides, the shower head height isn't significantly lowered, unlike many single cartridge systems that drop the shower head farther down. Beyond convenience, the Duo has a solid, durable build quality that sets it apart from many other shower filters. I know many people worry that adding a shower filter will reduce water pressure, but with a flow rate of 1.43 GPM, the Duo provided a steady water flow without any noticeable pressure drop. And when it's time to replace the filters, it's as easy as unscrewing the sides. No need to remove the entire unit or mess around with the shower head. The clear housings let you see when the filters get dirty, so there's less guesswork involved when timing replacements. I was also happy to see that Weddell offers a lifetime warranty for its products, which is significantly better than the standard 1-year warranty that we typically see for shower filters. While the Weddell Duo does have a lot going for it, there are just a few areas where I still see room for improvement. First, while its NSF 177 certification for chlorine reduction is great, I'd like to see it get certified to NSF ANSI Standard 53 for the reduction of contaminants that pose greater risk to human health, specifically disinfection byproducts and PFAS, especially since the product page touts that it's been tested to reduce these. Having that certification would make the Duo even more competitive, as it would confirm its ability to tackle a broader range of potentially harmful substances. Another thing to note is that the Duo does not address water hardness. And while this isn't unusual for a shower filter, if you are dealing with water hardness, you may want to consider a dedicated water softener, as this filter will not solve that issue. Weddell is also a newer, lesser known brand, which some folks might find less trustworthy. Additionally, their return policy could be a bit more robust. They do offer a 30-day return window, but any refund will come with a 10% restocking fee. Lastly, while the clear filter housings are convenient for checking filter condition, they could increase the risk of algae or bacteria growth if exposed to light over time. This isn't an immediate concern, but it's definitely something to think about and keep an eye on, especially if your shower area gets direct sunlight. So for our testing, I used Simple Labs Tap Score service to analyze the Weddell Duo's performance with municipal water from a residential property in Colorado. My focus was on contaminants with well-known health effects in shower water, specifically chlorine, hardness minerals, and specific disinfection byproducts, also known as DBPs. In the unfiltered water, we detected various DBPs like bromidichloromethane, chloroform, and dibromochloromethane at levels above health protective standards. Bromochloromethane was also present but below the reporting limit, meaning that the lab couldn't confidently and accurately quantify the concentration. So why do these contaminants specifically matter? Chlorine in shower water can disrupt natural oils and irritate the skin. Disinfection byproducts are particularly concerning in the shower, as there is risk of both dermal and inhalation exposure, with some studies linking them to increased cancer and non-cancer health risks when inhaled. And hard water minerals don't pose a serious health risk in showers, but can aggravate existing skin issues like eczema by damaging the skin barrier. Now, post-filtration, we saw that the Duo removed 100% of chlorine and disinfection byproducts, making it the only shower filter that I've tested that effectively addresses both. Hardness minerals remained unchanged, as expected, since the Weddell doesn't claim to reduce them. However, the Duo did eliminate lead from the shower water, which is reassuring, even though there's little evidence to suggest that lead in shower water poses a risk through skin contact or inhalation. Finally, Weddell also claims that the Duo can reduce PFAS and particulates like microplastics, which are known to pose potential dermal and inhalation health risks. And although the test I used for this project didn't analyze for either of these, it's still worth noting for anyone who's concerned about forever chemicals or microplastics. All right, so now let's talk about who I'd actually recommend this filter for and who might want to consider something else. It's perfect for renters in homes on municipal water supplies that are disinfected with chlorine. If you're concerned about the health effects of chlorine or its disinfection byproducts, I highly recommend the Weddell Duo. It's the only shower filter that I've tested that effectively removes both chlorine and DBPs, and in my opinion, is a better investment than a filter that just removes chlorine. But if you own your home, DBPs can be more effectively addressed at the point of entry with a whole home filter. Now, if your primary concern is water hardness, or you're not worried about DBPs or chlorine because maybe you're on a private well, then the Weddell Duo might not be the best fit. Hardness requires specific treatment that most shower filters, including this one, can't provide. You'd be better off with a point of entry water softener or a specialized filter like the shower stick, which is a hassle to use and expensive, but effective for softening water. It's also important to note that dry, itchy skin or dandruff, which many shower filter brands claim to solve, are often related to hard water, not necessarily chlorine alone. So if those are your main concerns and you do have hard water, then the Duo and most other shower filters likely won't address them. Now, if you want to see the results from my entire shower filters testing project, watch the next video where I compare my real-life performance data to the claims made by some of the most popular brands like Jolie and Canopy.